Happy Friday, Bobcats, scholars, and staff. Today is Friday, October the 1st. Can you believe it's October? We're in a new month. And you know what we've been doing all month? We have been moving mountains all month in September. This month, we have a new word to focus on. I can't wait. So let's get started with the morning announcements. Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat information. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat information. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. You may be you may be seated for a moment of silence. This has been Bezaria Hines and Divinity Johnson from Parent Affirmation. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself.
Our focus word for the month of October is ready. It is related to our foundational value to be ready. If you are ready, you are being prepared. It's something that is easily obtainable or something that is within reach. This includes having all of your materials, understanding and following the procedures, expectations, and routines of the school and the classroom. This includes studying and completing all of your classwork and homework. And being ready includes doing all of these things all of the time, regardless of where you are and who is present. In the top left-hand corner, you will see our third grade scholars. They have all of their materials with them ready so that they can go into their classroom and begin working. They are prepared for anything. They have everything that they need. In the bottom corner, our scholars have been studying their multiplication facts in the hallway. Each day, their teacher has been quizzing them, but Miss Gatson was out, and so Miss White was their teacher for an hour. And so I knew that Miss Gatson quizzed them over their multiplication facts. Now, they didn't know that I was going to quiz them over their multiplication facts, but you can see those scholars were ready. When I gave them their multiplication fact for the day, their were only 4 students in the classroom who had not mastered their multiplication fact. The first day that I watched their classroom, there were maybe 4 students who were ready, who knew their multiplication facts. And so they flipped that around, and all except for 4 had mastered. So, and I know that if I go into their classroom today, I'll bet it'll be 100%. I bet every scholar in that room will be ready. You know what you are learning. You have to go home, you have to study it, you have to practice it, because you always have to be ready. Ready. Be prepared. Do the right thing, follow the rules, complete all your work, because you are ready. And you never know when you might be the next example of what it means to be ready. We'll be watching. And today we have 3 scholars who are celebrating birthdays. We want to wish a very happy birthday to Shania Carson, Kymeria Bledsoe, and Kalia Wright. We hope that this day brings you all the things that make you smile. Happy birthday, and thank you for coming to school to share this day with us. In today's school-wide events and activities, today we will be having our next Bobcat Bonanza. I hope that you have been following all of our school-wide rules, that you have 4 tallies or less, because that is the price of admission into today's Bobcat Bonanza with our extra hour, our 60 extra minutes of recess that you have earned, and our sweet treat that you will have. I hope that you have been being responsible, respectful, so that you are always ready for any good behavior incentives that we have. And on Monday, we begin to come out of uniform for our incentives. So on Monday, if your grandparents came on Wednesday to get inducted into our Grandparent Wall of Fame, you are able to come out of uniform on Monday. If your name is called as one of our brilliant Bobcats or our Rising Star inductees for today, guess what? You get to come out of uniform too. On Tuesday, we'll be having our if your parents came to our annual Title I meeting, you'll be coming out of uniform on Tuesday. And if Miss White calls your name as one of the inductees for our Brilliant Bobcats and our Rising Star inductees, guess what? You can come out of uniform on Tuesday too. On Wednesday, if your parents attended our annual open house, you can come out of uniform on Wednesday. And you need to listen, because on Tuesday, if I read your name on the morning announcements, the next day, you know you don't have to wear a school uniform. That is 3 days that you could come out of uniform. And then guess what? If I read your name as one of our inductees on the morning announcements on Wednesday, you'll be coming out of uniform on Thursday. And if your name is called as one of our brilliant Bobcats and Rising Star inductees on Friday, you know what? You get to come out of uniform too. Now guess what? If you are inducted as a brilliant Bobcat or a Rising Star, and you had your grandparents, you had your parents to attend the Title I meeting, and you had the open house, then you know what? Miss White is going to owe you 3 days. When you come back from fall break, you'll be able to come out of uniform on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I can't wait to see all these wonderful outfits that you are going to wear, but only if you earned this right. Now, if your parents say, no, you have to wear a uniform tomorrow, you tell them to come to the morning announcements on the Scenic Hills YouTube page and watch it for themselves. In today's classroom spotlights, we have our grade 3 through 5 scholars and our grade 1 scholars. I want to point out that both of these classes are examples of what it means to be ready. You see, the scholars in our 3 through 5 step class, they have their devices, they have their headphones, their masks are on properly over their nose and their mouth. They are ready to learn. And you can tell that they are courageously concentrating on their assessment. To the right, you see our first grade scholars. Our first grade scholars are practicing their words, their spelling words, their sight words. And if you look in the top corner, you will see that they are ready. Their teacher isn't in the room. Ms. Levy is in that room with them. When I popped in, they were being respectful, responsible, and ready today. I'm sure that your teacher, Ms. Barrow, is very proud of you. Know that I am very proud of you. And you may have just earned yourself an extra treat on this day. There's nothing like being respectful, responsible, and ready all of the time. Great job. Well, it is day 2 of our inductions into the Mastery Connect Brilliant Bobcats Proficiency Club. I wonder if you will be one of the lucky scholars to get inducted this morning. In grade K, we will be inducting the following scholars into the Brilliant Bobcats. And these scholars include Hope Baskin, Alana Burchett, Shania Carson, Bailey Gill, Elijah Phillips, Ava Scott, Messiah Todd, Ronald Ware, Miles Williams, Kalia Wright, Malachi Danner, Dakari Ewells, Jemiah Jones, Antalia Merriweather, LeSean Brown, Kalia Coleman, Jahari Harlan, Mason Jeans, Drew Jones, Noah Nettles, Amari Tipton, and Martrell Young. Congratulations to our youngest scholars. You have just been inducted into our Brilliant Bobcats Proficiency Club for your scores on the Mastery Connect test in mathematics. In grade 1, we will now be inducting the following scholars. In grade 1 reading, today we are adding Angel Rankins as one of our Brilliant Bobcats. Congratulations to all of the brilliant Bobcats who were inducted into our Brilliant Bobcat Mastery Connect Proficiency Club and our Rising Stars. If your name was announced this morning, you are able to come out of uniform on Monday. If your parents ask you to prove that you could come out of uniform, you tell them to go to the school's YouTube page and play today's morning announcements. Make sure you tell your parents so that they can see you being inducted into our Brilliant Bobcats Proficiency Club. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.